All right, so welcome to Model 2. So I'm going to be talking about personal branding and self-awareness. If you enjoyed session 1, hit the thumbs up. I don't know if this will be on YouTube, but if you enjoyed it, comment, subscribe, and all of that. Anyways, back to class. So I'm talking about personal branding and self-awareness. Then I'll go back to this. Let me write it somewhere. KLT factor, so that I don't forget. All right, so personal branding. I'll start by saying this. People buy you before they buy what you are selling. And then the good thing about real estate is associated with one word. We call it what? Luxury. Why? Not every average person can buy real estate. And then luxury is relative. For example, a student that is just graduating from secondary school, to him, a 5 million naira property or a 5 million naira asset is luxury to him. While somebody that is already in oil and gas doing multiple millions, to him that is not luxury. Luxury to him might be $5 million. So luxury is relative to people. But one thing about real estate in Nigeria, because we have more poor people ratio to rich people ratio, luxury is luxury for 1 million, 2 million, and all of that. Anyways, back to the class. So personal branding, people buy you before they buy what you are selling. Remember I said real estate is associated with luxury. So you must do what? You must look the part. This is one major thing about real estate. You must look the part. Why? People are going to rate you first of all before they buy. They are going to look at you. As little things as how you smell, how you look, your haircut, the phone you use, your watch, very, very little things. In real estate, I tell people that is the little things that matters. Even your mannerism, how you talk, it is very, very important. You can lose a deal because you talk too much. You can lose a deal because you are dressed terribly. I'm not saying you should fake it. I'm just saying look like what you are selling. Very important. So back to personal branding. Now I tell people personal branding is not your logo, it's not your flyer. Personal branding is who people think you are. It's who people say you are when you are not in the room. You get? And then how all of this sums up is your social media can help you build a strong personal brand. When people search on your page, the first thing that they will see on your Instagram is what? Is the bio section. So I tell my students that your bio is like your mini CV that tells people who you are, what you do, and then why they should work with you. And then the last part is a link on how they can connect with you. Again, your bio should contain 4 things: who you are, what you do, why they should work with you, and then how they can. Let me write that down. So who you are, what you do, why they should work with you, why they should work with you, and then how to connect with you. So now your bio should be properly optimized this way: who you are, real estate consultant in Abuja, what you do. For me, what I do, I help millennials make generational wealth over time by owning a piece of real estate. That is what I do. Why they should connect with you? I've helped over 100 plus clients across 5 different countries become property owners. Or why they should work with you? I've done over 1 billion plus in real estate transactions. Or why they should work with you? You can help them make money multiply and manage their money. Your why is different. Your why should not be my why. Think of it. And then how they can connect with you. You can put a link to your link tree or to your WhatsApp DM from there, so that once they tap on it, they can come. The reason why your link is there is that once they tap on your profile, they see you as someone that's valuable. They can easily move from Instagram to WhatsApp to connect with you. Quickly, let me talk about 2 things before I go back to the personal branding: KLT factor and self-awareness. Good. Now, KLT factor is simply know, like, and trust factor. It's simple. In sales or in life, basically, people need to know you first, they need to like you before they trust you with their money. It's simple. How do they know you? You need to do what? Put your content out there. You need to put your content out there. You need to talk about what you do. This knowing part is more or less like lead generation. You go for events, you tell people, okay, I'm a real estate developer, this is what I do. On your content, your social media channels, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, you tell people this is what you do and all of that. You create content around what you do. Another important thing you get, you talk about it, because the honest truth is visibility is key. Sales is a game of numbers. If you are the best person and nobody knows you, you end up being the best and the poorest. The person that makes the loudest noise make the most sales. This is why you see top performing realtors, they always run ads. Why? They want to reach more people, because the more people they reach, the more they become rich. The more people they reach, the more they become rich. That's why I tell people, go for events, shake hands so that your account will shake. It's simple. Now again, the more people that you know, always try to do what? To increase your leads, increase more people that get to see you and see what you do. And then when it comes to liking part is boiled down to the type of content you drop. And then people, your content has to do what? Has to be valuable. Now valuable is subjective, or value is subjective to people. Make sure your content is useful, helpful and important. That is value. Anything that is useful, helpful and important. And then when it comes to content, what type of content should you post? Educational content, lifestyle content, informative content. Lifestyle, show them a bit of you. Like when I go to play football, I show my people. When I travel, I show my people. That way they know that they are dealing with a real human being. My family, they see them. So they know that way that, okay, I can relate to this guy, because to a certain level, I've seen him, I know him. Do you get? This is very important, because there was a time I was in Jos. The first time I went to Jos, I did not even know. I think I went to buy something from a mall or something. One guy met me, like, I know yourself, Emmanuel. I'm following you on WhatsApp. That's the power of content. You don't know who is seeing you. Do you get? So your content is very important. Lifestyle content, when you go out, dress very nice. It will not even cost you. Take 1,000 naira, go to Refiner Yogurt or anywhere. Go to Magic Land. Snap nice pictures and post. The fact that you are suffering, you don't tell the whole world that you are suffering. Do you get? It's a growth phase. You might be at your lowest now, but thank God you're watching this video, because this is going to be like a trajectory in your life, because after this series, your life will definitely change after now. So and then the good part about taking pictures is that you're documenting the process. That way people can go back to your page and say, okay, this boy did not just blow up overnight. There's a track record. Whether you like it or not, especially international clients, they will check your page, they will check you through. There's a client I wanted to buy from me. He went to go and check my YouTube channel. That's how crazy it is, because people have trust issues. So the moment that I say that, okay, once upon a time you were wearing clothes of 2,000, you were still posting it, you were still showing up, it means I can actually trust the guy who won my money, because he has built credibility over time. There's a track record of your growth process, fully visible online. And then when you want to share your success story, it's simple, because there's proof. When you're black, before you start established, you have pictures like that. Do you get? Very important. So that's like. And then when they know you, they like you, it's easy for them to trust you with their money, because they know that they are not what just all those random people that want to collect their money, or they are big on commissions. They know that you are intentional about helping them grow. It's very, very important. You see that trust issue. The moment a client can trust you with their money, they become personal evangelists of what you are selling. They don't just buy from you, they tell their friends. They give you free referrals. One client has brought me 6 different clients, and then to show him reward, I give him a cut of the commission. That's how powerful trust is. And then not just real estate, even though you don't do real estate before one time, there are clients that have given me free accommodation when I was in their states. There are clients that are giving me gifts. That's just how powerful your clientele is. Do you get? When you serve a client the way he wants to be served, you bought that person for life. Means you have a trusted person that will continue to buy from you over and over again. So never joke with your client. Your client is your life. You are in the real estate business to help people make money. So those clients should be your priority. Just like the hospital said to me, the patient is the most important person, not even the doctor or the surgeon or whatever. The client is the most important person. That's that about that. Self-awareness now. Know what works for you. Know who you are. Know your unique selling point. One of my staff here, Francisca, I was telling her, she has sweet Igbo accent, strong Igbo accent. That's a unique selling point. Somebody now that is an Igbo person in Abuja, if you go and meet them, I've had experience with them, funny enough, they'll tell you they don't want to invest here, they want to go back to the east. But if her now with her assets go and meet her fellow Igbo person, they can easily connect with them. Now that is her unique selling point. That's her unfair advantage over other people that are trying to close Igbo people. So now that unique selling point, how well are you leveraging these two? For me, my unique selling point is I like smiling. I'm not a serious person. When I'm talking with the client, I'm vibing with you like a friend. So that's what works for me. So study yourself to know what actually works for you and then use it to your best advantage. If you are a lead, you have a fine face, show up for content. There's a guy that when I was in high ticket clothing, he tells unique selling point is his voice. When he talks to you, you must buy from him. You get? So if your own unique selling point is your voice, start an audio podcast, start a video podcast, talk more often, hop on cold calls, know what works for you and do that very, very well. If your unique selling point is dressing, drip your best and go for events, because somebody that can connect with your unique selling points will actually buy from you. It's very important. You cannot sell like everybody. You cannot see me dressing in suit always with red tie like Tony Elomelu. I don't even have that much suit, so I don't know if that will even be my style self. You get? But then know what works for you. That way, you have people that can relate with you. I mean, people that will follow Brother Shaggy then because of his whole Abero lifestyle. That was his unique selling point. Officer Wolves was his stammering. People could connect and find that thing funny. Your unique selling point is value to others. Remember I said it is whatever is useful, helpful, and important. It might not be important to somebody else, but value is subjective. It means someone might find it more valuable. That's why some people tell you that they don't find brain Jota funny. Some will say they find it funny. So them, he's giving them value. Others is not giving them value. That's on that point again. You are not called to sell to everybody. Not everybody is your client. Very, very important. So that is that about personal branding and self-awareness. Know yourself, know how to dress, know how to talk to people. We'll see have another section about personal branding in next model. Cheers.